Hi all, this is Cca Feroz, the coordinator of the middle school, and I feel that holistic development is something which is very much important for a child in his or her life to excel as a successful citizen. When I tell about holistic development is nothing but it is a combination of emotional, physical, social, artistic, creative and spiritual development of a child. So when we at QMIS have our logo or our code word to be more and beyond, we ensure upon the holistic development of a child which are more and beyond the four walls of the classroom. I would say like my journey at QMIS, it began in the year 2013 where I did not have any purpose. I stepped into school only as a walk-in parent to ensure or to check like what is the possibility for my kid, and at this juncture I should also thank Ms. Sheba who was inquired about like what is my profession and what is that I would be doing if at all I had given a chance to be a part of QMIS. And I would say that was my successful decision which I have taken in my life to become a part of Team QMIS, and I would like to thank Almighty and the SLT, the senior leadership team, who had made me a part of this successful team, Mira International School. So in the year 2013, to have a take back in the year 2013 where we still were one among the best, or a school that made a difference, or we could say a schooling which was redefined, I could say. But then we had Exceed as our knowledge partner, and apart from Exceed we had our performance arts, the choice of martial arts and all that. And even during the year 2013, one thing which had allured me as a parent as well as a part of this team QMIS was the celebrations we had. I still remember one difference that we were able to make in the year 2013 was the set of celebrations we had, right from it could be the Doctor's Day, and in the very next year for Doctor's Day celebration we even went to the hospitals and X-ray centers to check in person like what was the duty of the doctor. That itself I would say is a holistic development, because when a child speaks that he or she has that motto or motive to become a doctor, we did not stop it within the books or within their ambition. Rather we took them to the next level. If they excel in their career as a doctor, what would be a doctor's life, and what is that has been put into their practicality. I would say that was the initial holistic development or the holistic education that we had at QMIS. The very same year during our Sangamam, which got its name Sangamam, and during that Sangamam we had a couple of inaugurations happening where we had an exclusive cyber studio with that aesthetic sense, our classical cultural studio, our western dance studio and our musical studio, our wading pool, which were all just by its ambience, just by the way it was created to enthrall the students. It was again a holistic development that was happening, because the children each and every day, day in and day out, when they went into all these, they thoroughly enjoyed the various activity or the options they were given to have that multifarious exposure to the various activities that had been conferred upon the children. To ensure upon the better and the fluent language skills of the children, in the year 2014-15 we had also introduced the Cambridge Language Assessment, which had been across various grades under various names as starters, movers, flyers, pet, ket, etc. And every year children are very successful in excelling with destination and reaching even better levels when it comes to the four domains of English, which are speaking, listening, writing and reading. And apart from this, or to add more to this, we had also enrolled ourselves into the International School Award, and then we were successful in obtaining the award as an ISA school. We are almost completing the 3-year tenure, and in the upcoming year we are going to like renew or reappear for the ISA evaluation once again. We at school have the Genius Corner program, because directly or indirectly like we ensure upon the children to train the children or to make the children confident in appearing for competitive exams. So apart from the regular 4 walls of classroom proceedings, we feel that the Genius Corner, which has a set of multiple choice questions given to the children, will rank them better on how far they are confident in taking up those tests or assessments that were conducted as a part of the Genius Corner. So when it comes to career, I shouldn't miss the Univariety sessions we have, where the children of grade 8 and above will get career guidance from expertise, where they will have a platform to have an online interaction with expertise. And adding to this, to our grade 9 to 12 students, we also have separate like career guidance program where we call on the parents so that the parents also play a predominant role in the choice of career or the choice of higher studies, which has been led by great individuals like Mr. Nedunjalian, Mr. J.P. Gandhi, etc. The regular PE periods, which were a part and parcel of any school, got its new inception when EduSports actually was a part of the school activity. In adding to the EduSports, we had also introduced exclusive indoor-outdoor games where we felt that the children have to specialize themselves so that they emerge themselves as successful sports personalities. And in line to this EduSports, the indoor-outdoor activities, we also had initiated the exclusive after-school activity sessions, because we basically from school we felt that the stipulated time, the working time of the school will not be sufficient for a child to excel in any field. So after school activities were after the school, where the children spent a time period of about 1 to 1.5 hours exclusively in the ground to train themselves and to master themselves in the field of sports and games. Now QMIS, when it is at its 10th year celebration, rejoicing the 10 year of success stories of QMIS, we have also initiated the BFIT program, and it is going to be a way of life of each and every QMISian. Today, when people step into QMIS either as a spectator or as an observer, the first thing they actually congratulate or appreciate about the QMISians is the appreciation skill that had been developed in the minds of each and every child. And for that, I would really wholeheartedly thank the life skills team, because the Entecon team, after it was because of their inception into QMIS, now our children or the whole entity is proudly putting their hands together in appreciation whenever they hear something which is really appreciable or encouraging. When even the habit of reading is getting outdated, we partnered with EBEC. We had started, we planned to send around 100 and odd students for this Read-A-Thon competition, which is going to be across the globe. The children have initiated the Read-A-Thon competition event, where they are almost through with the first round of the reading competition, and it's nothing to judge or to evaluate where our students are. It is only a platform to find out like what is that we are up to the world of reading. After my re-entry to QMIS, I would say after a short break, when I still got a chance to be a part of this blessed team, there were a lot of new initiatives, and it was completely a lot of new things that was actually happening in and around QMIS. One thing which I would say that gave a balance between the EQ and the IQ was the Einstein Plus program, that was also initiated with the mindset of transforming happy schooling. When we have the tagline of QMIS to be the happy schooling, we are now striding towards the happy assessment program, where the E+ directly or indirectly is paving way to attain that happy assessment happening among the students. We have our Cca Activities, which has a split up of performance and the martial arts activities. Under martial arts, where we wanted that kinesthetic development of a child, so that they could gain the capability to protect themselves of in terms of any kind of disarming that is happening to the children. We do have karate, taekwondo and silambam happening, where we felt that initially we had a program where it was a combined program of 2 periods per grade or clubbed grades together, but now to reach the children more effectively, we had ensured upon having a section for 40 minutes, where we feel that the children would really have that fruitful class happening as a part of martial arts. And when it comes to CCA performance arts, we have choices of keyboard, guitar, drums, western dance, Carnatic music and classical dance, where the dronas are all who had been excelled in this field for quite a number of years, and who ensure upon giving the same assurance and to give the same practice to the children, so that the children will emerge themselves as successful artist in future. So now I would say like it's actually a goosebump moment for me, because when I got that accident chance to be a part of the team once again, to approach Mr. Abhinath once again, only then I came to know we are into the 10th year. And now that it gives me immense pleasure, where I'm not able to put it into words, to be a part of this 10th year celebration at this juncture. As a parent and as a member of Team QMIS, I feel overwhelmed in appreciating and in congratulating my team who had made this successful 10 years of tenure in this temple city, and which had brought in the schooling in lieu to our saying, when we say schooling is got redefined, absolutely the schooling is redefined in this temple city only after the inception of Queen Mira International School, I would say. And I wholeheartedly thank Almighty and our Vice Chairman, who's not with us, but definitely it is her blessings and God's benevolence that we are able to reach better and greater heights in due course of time. Thank you everybody, and thank you Almighty for all that you have done to Queen Mira International School. Yes, we are into the 10th year celebration.